It's easier to do all these things than to deal with the fact that we have a problem in the Black community, and that problem is called Black women.
Why do so many women hate you? And why do so many Black women specifically believe you hate them?
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
The women hate me because I try to hold them accountable, because I look at it this way. If you say you're a queen and you say you're a goddess, if I said I was a coach, when the team lost, guess who they question? Me. If you say you're a queen and a goddess, why would you think I'm supposed to question anybody other than you? Black women want to take on the mantle of being the greatest thing on earth. So then I should be able to point out things that don't seem to be going very well, and you shouldn't get mad.
Who gonna check me, boo?
In fact, one of the tenets in the Bible tells you that love comes with correction. So they say that somebody who corrects them hates them, when the truth is someone who corrects them loves them. Because I have children, I have daughters. And do you think I would sit up there and tell my daughters because the neighbors make straight D's and F's, it's okay for them to make straight D's and F's? No. Or would I have a problem with them coming home with D's and F's and C's and tell them they can do better? Now they could think that I hate them, but I'm holding them to a standard.
How dare you?
Black women use the term that you hate them because hate is a word to disarm everyone and make everyone turn away from a rational, logical, and legitimate. You say, hey, this is a problem. This is a legitimate concern. This is a legitimate problem. This is a legitimate issue. You can't tell me I hate myself because I got a problem with what you do. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if I told women, you hate Black men because you call the men who don't pay for their kids child support deadbeat dads. And that is the actual name you call a dude that's missed child support.
Yeah.
He missed the payment. He's a deadbeat. Imagine if I told a woman when she said, I want to date a man 6 feet, make 6 figures. And I told her, your daddy wasn't 6 feet. And he didn't make 6 figures, so you should date me. They think we were nuts if we said that. If we said they hate themselves because they wouldn't date us, they use these things as shaming tactics. So when you ask, why is it they think I hate them? It's because they're not used to being held accountable. Because I remember them days in college. If you wanted to sleep with a Black woman, all you did was just agree with everything she said. And these are the same people who say they hate men lying to them. No, you don't like men telling you the truth. Because as soon as a man tells you the truth, you say he hates his mom and he hates you and he got a little penis.
Hold on, because I just realized we are caught in that. We're caught in the catch-22. When they hate when we lie to them. And they demonize us for lying, especially when it comes to cheating. And then when we tell them the truth and it's what they don't want to hear, they hate us for that. Oh my God.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
It's a trick bag, as the old school brothers used to call it. We call it a trick bag. When somebody wants to hold all control over you, they make it to where nothing you do is right. You're always in the wrong.
You gotta flip the script and make everything that man's fault. Even it don't matter what you do, you need to be able to flip it back on him.
Whatever it is, I promise you it can be turned into his fault. He needs to think that everything that's wrong is because of him. And I'm telling you, it's gonna get you everything you want every time.
Oh man, and I didn't realize, and of course I always recognize the whole saying something they don't want to hear, they get pissed off with that, but it's true. If they're getting upset when you're telling them the truth, and they obviously are upset with you when you lie, you functionally are never in a position of authority where you could actually challenge them about anything. Oh my God, man, we've been getting duped for years.
Opinion or fact?
This is your opinion?
It's a fact.
And the only reason it works is because the Black community is a matriarchy instead of a patriarchy. Our mothers can neglect the hell out of us. We can never criticize our mamas.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Notice that when people say, how can you say this about Black women? Your mama Black. But they never ask you what type of mother you had.
Tasha Green St. Patrick, you're under arrest for the murder of James St. Patrick.
She didn't do it. She didn't.
Ever. Wow.
If your mother was a horrible person and then they make a joke, they say, we could tell you must have had somebody doing you dirty. Well, wait a minute. You're making fun of the fact that the majority of human beings, if they've been done dirty, would question or not like that which had done them dirty. Like, we wouldn't get mad at a person who had been molested and or raped going through Central Park. We wouldn't say, how dare you be afraid to walk through Central Park? Yet black women expect black men to be the ultimate daredevils.
Oh my Lord.
No matter who was a female treated them bad, they should get a next black woman an opportunity to do it too.
Tiana, Khadijah,
Lisa, Veronica, Karen, Vicky, Cookie.
You can't hold
Tanya, Diane, Lori, and Carla
accountable to that. Here's what I know about snakes. Some of them are venomous, and some of them are
Marina, Selena, Katrina, Sabrina,
are constrictors. But because I'm not a snake guy, I don't know who's who. So when I see all snakes, I start to think, based upon what I know about them, that they all might be a problem. And nobody would begrudge me for saying, let me stay away from those because I've heard stories about what they do. Well, black women have a lot of brothers who can share stories about what they've done. Look at how Will Smith's wife had him look.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
There's very few instances where someone has shown me every single sign imaginable that they have a title that they don't want and don't deserve. I'm like, how about this? Between the divorce rates and women acting like Jada and Aisha, are y'all shocked why a lot of men ain't signing up for marriage no more?
You got it, dude.
But at this point, when I leave my opinion, I sprinkle my opinion in it of why that fact exists. But you're going to have to deal with the fact I just gave you. And it's easier to say I hate myself. It's easier to say I'm gay. It's easier to say I have a small penis. It's easier to do all these things than to deal with the fact that we have a problem in the black community, and that problem is called black women. When they talk about black fatigue, white people are talking about it. Have you noticed 90% of the videos that they yell black fatigue?
Stop touching me.
Now you're going to jail.
I'm not.
There you are. Hold on. You fight me and you
I didn't. You pushed me into
Guess what's going on in those videos? Black women doing something stupid. So why would they call it black fatigue if they know 90% of the time is black women doing it? Because see, we don't get a chance to argue when you watch them cop videos. Black men don't get a chance to argue and reach in their pocket and say, you ain't gonna arrest me for 30 minutes. We get tased real quick. There's a reason why George Floyd is dead. And all he said was, I'm not the type of guy. I'm not the type of guy.
Somebody just said, and I totally forgot about this when Halle Berry got her Oscar, Monster Ball. She had to sleep with old white boy. What was his name? Tommy?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton.
And it looked like, I mean, if he wasn't sleeping with her for real, I think he lying, because they looked like they were really getting
it looked real to me. That's his.
And that wasn't no acting there.
Now
that was straight up. And he was and think about it. In the movie, he was a racist.
Yes, he was.
Black women love sleeping with the racist.
I'm not sure what you want me to do.
You know what? I want you to make me feel bad.
Why do you think think about this? They banned me from YouTube, but they've never complained about ghetto gaggers. How you gonna call me a coon but not call any woman who's ever been on ghetto gaggers a coon?
And
You've never asked them to take that down. You've never said ghetto gaggers need to be banned. It literally is. They're calling a black woman ghetto, spitting in her face, doing all kinds of stuff in the nastiest way, and they love it. I'll ask you this. Why is it that there's white women who said, even in the porn industry, who say openly, I will not sleep with a black man? No black woman who's ever said, I will not sleep with a white man. She's never said this cooch is only for black men. As a matter of fact, you go on a dating site and a black woman will put no AA.
No African American.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?